Chapter 8. Marco. A midday alarm took us a few hours to handle, but we were back before dinner. Time to go home. I'm dressed in my regular clothes while everyone else is still slowly getting out of their gear. "Where do you think they're off to?" Nathan says to me as I shut my locker. "Heading home," I say. "Sorry your plans changed," Nathan laughs. "I'll be taking this." Darren winks as he takes my phone and drops it into a sack with all the others. He was the last one hired before me and the baby of the group. Nice kid, and always easily pulled into Nathan's schemes. Everyone whoops and cheers as they start to make their way to the exit. Fuck. A house full of dudes is the last thing I wanted tonight. I wanted to race home and take my time with Mia. Alone. "Tonight is your welcome party. Bit of a ritual here," Jesse says, patting me on the back and dropping his phone in the sack. The crowd pushes me to the front door and I fall in line. I can't let them down. These are the guys that will lay their life on the line day after day for me. I know how important these gatherings can be, and I can't sit it out, no matter how much I don't want to right now. We file into 3 different cars, and amidst the whispers, I figured out we really are going back to my place. We're expecting more people in an hour, and they put a lot of thought into this. I was hoping for this sense of camaraderie and support. After my last firefighter job in New York, I didn't know if I'd be able to find this again. I was so stuck in my loss that I took leave from my job. As close as I was to that team, I couldn't face what happened. They tried to support me, but I put up walls too high to scale. Word reached my college friend Jesse across the country, and he barged into my apartment and stayed to make sure I didn't tip into depression. Taking up his offer for a fresh start, I crossed the country to this small gig in Jacaranda Bay. And here I am, being welcomed with open arms. A second chance. We spill into my front yard and they start a timer for 5 minutes for me to put away the porn, and I run inside. My place is still a mess from moving in, but I pass all of the half-open boxes to see if Mia's home. I've got to tell her what's happening somehow. "Time's up, newbie. We're coming in," Nathan says. He's the alpha of the group, but only because Jesse lets him be. Jesse's the oldest and is more composed. He doesn't mind taking the back seat because they all listen whenever he speaks anyways. With Jesse's quiet presence, Nathan is welcome to fill up the rest of the room. The 2 of them set the tone for the firehouse well. They always make sure everyone is included, and balance the serious nature of our work with celebrations like tonight. I can see how all the younger guys look up to them and feel comfortable letting loose in their presence. On the 5-minute dot, the guys barge in and see my mess everywhere. They laugh as they file in, with their shoes on. "What the fuck, Marco? Must have had a lot of porn if your place still looks like shit," Nathan announces. "Well, you know," I say, running around grabbing laundry off the sofa and throwing it on my bed in the other room. "It's dark in here. Can't we open up the curtain?" Darren asks. He's the last hire before me and the most thoughtful one in the bunch. In fact, he's the only one to notice my shoes by the door and followed suit. No, I yell. "Sorry, can't open the living room curtain. It's a whole thing. Stuck in the closed position, and if I open it, I'll never be able to close it again," I make up. "No worries, man. I'll turn on the lights," Darren says. The doorbell rings and I open it to find the other 2 cars that left in different directions from the firehouse. One of the groups is holding up piles of cooked barbecue, cornbread, and shrimp skewers, while the others are holding up kegs and bottles of tequila. A 3rd car pulls up that I'm unfamiliar with. That one is filled with women I've never met. I know the guys are ready for a party and a good time, but I want to be as far away from here as possible. How the hell am I going to get out of this? I just hope Mia got my message.